way it always works. You know what I mean? Oh, I mean, you may be crying inside. Well, I spent all this money and nobody came. Okay. If you're having a meeting, never put out 40 chairs. Because 40 people may not come. Put out 5 chairs. Have more in the corner, you bring them out. If you call a meeting, you had better know what's going to happen at that meeting, or you had better not call it. Always think about that. Only a fool has a meeting if they don't know what's going to happen. At the board, we never had a meeting if we didn't know what was going to happen. We had the votes counted. He had the votes counted. He knew what was going on. And you've got to do that because you don't go in there and get wiped out. You never get a group of people whipped. You take care of them. And that's what happens. Get your club to doing small projects and bring the new club together with their spouses and have a social. Then you ask the new members to stand up and tell what they see this club doing. Now it's called you're hung by their tongue because they will buy in when they get up and talk. Let these people get to know each other so well because these are going to be their best friends. Or not. Our best friends are lions. That's just pure and simple. And we don't just have 3 or 4. Most of the time people have 3 or 4 best friends. And the same thing is with you. You have many, many friends. And they're lions. So that's what you're bringing these people into. And the guiding lion needs to know that that's what they're there for. That's what's going to hold them together. Because these are the people that's going to come to your funeral. And you're going to theirs. I'm serious. Serious. When my parents died, lions came from all over. Even all over the United States. Past presidents came to my mother's funeral that didn't even know me. So whenever you're putting a group of people together, understand what you're actually doing here. And also they need to understand that what's happening to these people is more important than anything they'll ever do. Being a lion, you will get more out of it than you will ever give to anybody. Anybody. You may save a sight. You may do this. You may give them a lot of money. But you are going to be a better person just because you're a lion. You're going to be more caring. You're going to be more giving. You're going to be a better parent, boss, spouse, everything. So understand that what you're doing, you're bringing a group of people together as a unit. And see, that most guiding lions think it's their job to talk. It's their job to unify. Our council, when I was council chairman, first meeting, they stood up, went around the room and talked about it. Some of them cried. Told how much they loved their wives. I was blown away by that. But today, it's been years, we are so tight right now that we're in constant contact with each other. So bring your lions in this new club, have socials, and let them talk. Now, I'm saying hamburgers, I'm not saying big stuff, I'm saying casual things, so that they can sit around and just talk. And then have them to stand up and tell who they are, what they're doing, and then every now and then give them some applause. Because once you do that, see, people don't hear applause for themselves, except in lions. When you bring your new members in, you bring your prospect in, give them applause. You're feeding their needs. And once you meet their needs, they will stay. So whenever a club is not doing something, meet their needs. Small clubs. I love them. You love them. Love them to death. They can't help because they're small. Maybe it's something within themselves, right, that they're not able to bring members in. Canton, Texas. This was back in the probably late 40s. 3 members. One wanted to turn the charter in, one wanted to keep it, and one didn't have a clue. So what they do? Had a meeting. 30, 40 minutes. The guy that didn't know, he decided he wanted to keep the club. Since probably 15 years after that, Canton, Texas has had a club of over 100 members. They have what is known outside of Dallas as trade days. They make thousands and thousands of dollars because people bring their stuff in and set it out, and people come from Dallas and all over East Texas and come in and buy that stuff, and they get a commission off of it. And they spend more money than you could possibly imagine in the Texas projects, Site First 2. Okay, that one person, that one club. New Zealand. This was several years ago. I think I was a director at the time. I was actually down there organizing clubs in New Zealand. And it works the same down there too. People are the same worldwide. Met with a group of lions that had been, there were about 6 of them. They had been lions for 50 years. Some of them were very, very old. And they were talking about, small clubs need to be done away with. And they decided, well, we will move into another club. Drop their charter, become a member of the other club. Other club had a lot younger members, and, well, they got tired from the charter. Okay. I was sitting there talking to these lions, been 50 lions for 50 years. They had no club. They couldn't get a club. They couldn't get back to charter strength. In their attempt to do what they thought was right, they messed everything up. You see, I think as long as they're not violating the law and they're paying their dues and getting the reports in, they have the right to be there until that last lion dies. It was their social life. It was their best friends. It was how they enjoyed life. So for me to tell a small club there's something wrong with you, no. What I say is this: don't try to hold that position. We'll allow you to be a small club, and we will go down the block and organize another club. We must have total respect for our lions and our members. And again, when you're organizing a club or doing well in life, particularly in lionism, you never do anything that is not totally and completely 100% truthful, honest, and above board. Never, ever, ever deception, because anytime deception gets in anything you're doing, it will kill every project and totally devastate everyone. Okay, I think our time is up. I was going to answer questions, but I believe I've rambled on too long here. Thank you all very much. I will be able to answer questions in the hallway or something like that. Thank you.